been in a moment where everything around you is occurring so fast, yet your surroundings have never been so still? That's what music does for me. It shapes who I am. The people I surround myself with all share the same ideology as I. We're in the same position, along with the same status. I really don't see music as a style anymore, and I really see it as an identity of who I am. I've learned these ideas because of those who have surrounded me, and that shows me the ways that they shaped me. Well, the people in my environment are here because of my identity and the choices that I've made along the way. The Wonder Years, this band right here, frequently focus on how you're not entitled to anything based on your ascribed status. They focused on your achieved status and the impact that you can make based on your ability and effort. The symbolic interaction perspective is demonstrated through this band in many ways by focusing on how people develop based on socialization processes and the presence of others. According to Erving Goffman's dramaturgical analysis, interactions are nothing more than presentations on a stage. But in this case, it is a literal stage. It's a literal stage of informal interactions, and the people of this band sacrifice things like money in order to keep it that way. The members empathize with their fans and realize that not everyone comes from a lot, and everyone encounters different challenges in life. They've all been there, and they want us to know that. They don't want people to miss out on experiences because of this. The lead singer and songwriter, Dan Campbell, focuses on the hardships of life and makes an effort to inspire those struggling to overcome their challenges. One way of doing this is by making their shows very affordable for all and an equal opportunity for all to acquire tickets and merchandise. This paradigm focuses on interactions in small groups, and through music, it's easy to create that impression. It's a very personable impression. They share and describe many aspects of this theory in their songs, such as Cooley's concept of looking glass self. This says that the concept of self emerges through interactions with others. In the song Cardinals, that is literally what the song is about. This song focuses around the fact that, based on what's around you, you can see a better life, and what you see and who's around you can influence your decisions based on how you interact and how others perceive us. The singer of the band, Dan "Soupy" Campbell, is hyper-aware of his socioeconomic status and makes his political and religious views clear to all. Their newest album is called No Closer to Heaven. Throughout his work, he clearly states biblical allusions, but believes that it is not your religious preference or political beliefs that should shape you. It's the people you surround yourself with. The band focuses on their awareness of where they came from and the position they were all in before the band. And now they've changed and how they've developed as a person, and they still focus on where they came from. One topic I really shared the beliefs with, that Soupy writes very strongly about, is how your ascribed status does not define you. By being a white male, you are entitled to nothing, and nothing is predetermined. Instead, let what you work for put a title on you, and your achieved status to have a lasting influence. He relates this with Cooley's concept of the looking glass self. Campbell states, when you grow up privileged in America, you are told everything is going to go your way and you're going to do all of these great things. But the roadmap isn't so much laid out for you as much as you are just pumped for it, full of the idea. So at a certain point, you have the same fate as that bird. You crash into what is a very literal glass ceiling, and that can be destructive for a lot of people. By being self-righteous, you're not going to get anywhere. As a songwriter, Soupy focuses a lot on privilege and superiority in America, and in the world. In the song Stained Glass Ceilings, Campbell focuses on the white male archetype. the one who believes that their rights outweigh others. This entire song is about current racial conflicts and the gun rights conservation in America. These are the types of ideas I surround myself with daily. Learning about sociology really struck some odd ideas in my head and really opened up a new window for when I listen to music and read lyrics or even poems. It's a new idea that has clearly been there all along, but now by being aware of these thoughts behind these ideas, it makes them more comprehensible.